App Engine is a serverless solution to deploy web applications. All you need to do is write your application code, run one simple command, and then App Engine takes care of the rest. In this video, I will show you how to deploy a Flask application on App Engine in 5 easy steps. Step 1. Create your Flask application. For this, I will do just a simple Hello World application. I will write the main file and then HTML file. Then we need a virtual environment. You can comment if you need a detailed tutorial on how to create Flask application or how to set up a virtual environment. I won't go into those details in this video. Once you set up your virtual environment, you can install Flask package. Step 2. Create requirements file. For this, you can use the command pip freeze. It generates a requirements file with all the packages in your virtual environment. Here I will also specify the host and port where I want my application to run. And we can test it locally with the command python app.py. As you can see, our application is working locally.
Oh my god!
Now we can move to the deployment. Step 3. Create configuration file. So to deploy your application on App Engine, you need to create a file that's called app.yaml. It contains the instructions that App Engine needs to know in order to deploy your application correctly. First, you need to specify the runtime. In this case, we tell App Engine to run the application using Python version 3.9. Then you specify the entry point, which is the command to be executed when the application starts. In this case, we are using Unicorn, which is an HTTP server for Python. The only thing you may need to change here is app::app. The first app refers to the name of your main Python file, and the second app refers to the name of your Flask application as you defined it in the main code with app equals Flask parentheses name. Then we specify handlers. It tells App Engine how to handle incoming requests based on the URL pattern. As I said, you can use the same configuration file, just change the name of the application if you need to. As we mentioned, App Engine needs Unicorn in order to run the application. So we need to install Unicorn and add it to the requirements file. We can install it using pip install, and we can update the requirements file using the pip freeze command. Step 4. Authenticate to gCloud. In order to deploy our application, we need to authenticate to gCloud, and for this we use a simple command, gCloud auth login. It will open up your browser and ask you to allow authentication. Step 5. gCloud app deploy. But first, if you have never used App Engine in your current Google Cloud project, you need to initialize an App Engine instance using gCloud app create. Then you can do gCloud app deploy. It will ask you to confirm deployments. You can type Y and it will start deploying the application. This should take a few minutes. Once you finish deployment, you can go to Google Cloud Console, go to App Engine, Services, and you will find a service that's named Default. That is your application. If you click on it, you should be able to access your application.
Good job!